Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and we talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, all of that juicy goodness. In this video, I'm going to share my 10 signs that your manifestation is so incredibly close. I have done many videos about this, but these 10 are like it's my little niche. I know it's textbook when I'm seeing these signs. And even if you're only seeing like 2 or 3 of them, you can rest assured that they're coming. And the way I like to manifest before we start our 10 signs, I like to journal and I like to script it out. And I've created a beautiful journal line on Amazon. It's linked in my description box. And this is my latest journal. It says Manifesting Queen, Creating the Life of Your Dreams. And I manifest all of my goods in these, and they're so silky smooth. So go buy yourself one of my journals if you want more of my magic in your hands when you're manifesting your dreams. Because if you didn't know this, when we manifest with more than one person, it accelerates our manifestation. So every single one of my journals has my energy in it, and I am a magical manifester. So when you get a journal of mine, you are going to feel charged and ready to attract all of your desires. My mentor always says, your every hope, your every wish, your every dream is meant to become your reality. So let's bring it to us. All right, here we go. Our 10 things. I'm going to open up my journal where I wrote my 10 things. The first one, you are at ease. You just feel like you just have this knowing. You're like, I just know it's here. I know I'm the girl or the guy that already has the thing that they want. And it's just this like sure feeling. And it usually follows number 2, which I'm going to share with you. But you just have this, when things start to go weird in your day or your life, you're like, oh, I'm expecting this. I know my manifestation signs. I know this is part of the plan. And you're very easygoing. Okay. Number 2 is darkest before dawn. You start to see everything in your life and you're just like, there's no way out. I'm doomed. My manifestation, I hate manifesting anymore. Why did I even bother? This is ridiculous. It never works. And your mindset is so negative. And usually number 1 follows a day like this, because the next day you're like, you feel like a psychopath because you're like, how could I have been doubting my manifestation so bad? And the next day just feel so at ease. So we have number 1, you're at ease. Number 2, it's darkest before dawn. Everything in your life starts to crumble, and you just can't see a way out. And it's really, really scary and dark. And you're just like, what is happening? And this might last 2 or 3 days. So hold the line. When you're in that moment, this is what I want you to do. Hand on your heart and on your belly. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. This chaos is happening, but it must happen in order for me to allow the new in. That's what I always say to myself. I breathe and I say, whatever is happening, it's supposed to be here because it's preparing me for the new. All right, here we go. Number 3, opportunities showing up. You start to get invited places. You start to get DMs from certain people you haven't seen in a while. You might have an ex reaching back out to you. And these people are messengers. And we have to be open to what they're asking us to do. Maybe they're wanting to bring us to a restaurant, and maybe at that restaurant, you're going to meet somebody who's going to offer you a job. So the universe is bringing you a message through other people or opportunities to take you to your desire. All right, number 4, synchronicities. These are my favorite signs, angel numbers, 1111, 444, 888, and 888 or 88, or just the number 8 represents the infinity, right? It's flow. It means you have this universal flow, which is abundance. Abundance in money is like the ocean. We can go to the ocean, take a little cup, scoop up a little water anytime we want, but we have to have that mindset around it. We have to have this self-concept in our subconscious that we are abundant. I have abundance available to me at any given moment. I can go walk to the beach and grab some. When you start shifting your thinking into that, that's when you start opening up and having zero resistance in your body. If you are having thoughts saying, I'm never going to be able to pay my bills, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, that might be your darkest before dawn moment. and that should only last like a day or two. If you're consistently thinking that every single day, you have some inner work to do. You need to break through these barriers of why do you have this thought pattern? Is it from childhood? Did you grow up with parents that were super frugal and they were scared about their finances? So dive deep into that and start to change your mindset around that. But your synchronicities, the number 8, it's abundance. When you see that, you can rest assured that the universe is saying, like, hold the line, something's coming, something's coming. And all the numbers mean that, but 8 is a really special one. Keep a lookout for synchronicities, numbers. And if you don't know what a synchronicity is, it's basically when you are maybe thinking a thought and then you see it on the TV, or you're thinking of somebody and then they text you. The other day, this happened to me and I knew I was in alignment. I was like, oh, a manifestation is coming. I was at my mom's house and I was kind of like itching to leave. I love my mom, but I was just kind of like, all right, she wants me to stay and watch this TV show. It was really gory and I don't like a lot of murder or anything. So I was like, I don't feel like watching this. So I was like, oh, I have a client at 7 p.m. I got to go. Well, guess what? I had completely forgotten that I really had a reading. I do intuitive readings. I had a client at 7 that I had booked earlier in the morning, but I didn't put it on my calendar and I didn't set my alarm. So it wasn't like a thing I was thinking I had to do that night. Well, it was 6:15 and I was like, oh, Mom, I got to go. I have a client at 7. I was totally lying. And then I get home and it's 6:55 and I was like, oh my gosh, I really do have a client at 7. And that's how you know you're in alignment. It's like you're being moved to do things to set yourself up. It's like your angels, your guides, the universe. It's moving you places and making you say things that are good for you. Like if I didn't leave my mom's house, I would have flaked on my client and I would have looked like an idiot. So that's a synchronicity. And when that happened to me, I was like, yes, I'm in the flow. This is good. That could have been really bad, but everything worked out. Okay, number 5, you are hearing about your desire everywhere you go. You turn on the radio. Maybe your desire is to win the lottery. You turn on the radio and you're hearing about somebody else that just won. Maybe you're sitting at a restaurant and you're hearing about somebody just getting engaged, and that's your manifestation. So you start to tune in, and conversations you wouldn't normally hear are happening around you. It's like the universe is talking to you. We are always being communicated with. We just have to open up all of our senses to see it, to smell it, to taste it, to touch it, and to be open to what the universe wants to bring us. All right, next one, number 6, dreaming. You are dreaming about this manifestation. Maybe you're seeing somebody coming to your door with flowers. Maybe you're imagining your wallet is really full with money, or you're buying that car. I know I left AutoZone the other day. My Jeep, the check engine light went on, and I left AutoZone and I came out and there was like a really souped up Jeep next to me. And my first thought was, oh, I'm going to have a Jeep like that. Because I was comparing, right? I was like, oh, theirs is really cool. It's awesome. I wasn't thinking, oh, mine's not as good. I was positive and saying, oh, the universe is showing me what I'm going to have one day. It literally parked right next to me. So when you're dreaming or daydreaming about your desire, that's a huge sign you're in the flow. Number 7, you feel excited. You just feel joyful. You're like, I don't know why, I just feel so good today. The energy's awesome. I just feel like I'm in the flow. Conversations are good. Everything. It's like walking down the street and every single door is opening for you. Every single green light is happening. That's number 7. Number 8, people start to leave your life. And you're like, what's going on? Why is this friend not talking to me anymore? Oh my God, this person passed away. It's like the universe is kind of moving people out of your way that maybe aren't in alignment with your life, or maybe they hold these internal blockages that are blocking you from getting your manifestation. And the universe is like, oh crap, we got to get them out of her energy field because they're blocking her. The universe wants us to have everything that we desire. And if you guys didn't know this, it is our birthright to sit on a couch, do nothing, and be millionaires. The universe, God loves us. We're beautiful souls. We came here for this experience. And one of the things we have to unlearn is the idea that we have to work hard for abundance. It is our birthright. It is the ocean. You are allowed to tap into it anytime you want. But we've been conditioned to think we have to earn it. You don't have to earn it. I know so many manifestation stories of people that manifested $20,000 without even lifting a finger. No lie. I'll do another whole video on them. So people will start to leave your life when they're blocking you from receiving that, because the universe sees you as this beautiful soul and it wants to give you everything that you're sitting around thinking about. So don't panic if somebody breaks up with you, if your friends stop talking to you. It's meant to be. Okay, number 9, other people's success makes you happy. This is a huge sign that you're in alignment and you're out of your judgment. You find kindness and compassion for strangers and for loved ones. You see somebody else getting pregnant and maybe you've been manifesting that for yourself. And the first thought you have is, I am so happy for her and him or whoever it is. I am so happy for them. If there's a thought of, why isn't this happening to me? That is a sign of complete resistance. I always do this, like you have a wall up. You have complete resistance to your manifestation. So we have to drop that wall down. First thought with other people's success, oh, that person just got a new job. I'm next. I can't wait. The universe is teasing me and telling me that I'm next. This person's getting married. Ooh, is my partner going to show up soon? So you start to see it in the light and you keep it in the light and you don't have an ounce of jealousy, because everybody is worthy of the abundance of love, joy, money, peace, and happiness. And you want to wish that for everybody else, because as you know, it's a mirror. Whatever you put out, it's going to come right back to you. Okay. All right, moving on. Number 10, and I have a secret number 11 for you guys too. Number 10, people are drawn to you. You start to go places and people are looking at you a little bit longer than they normally do. Or you see kids staring at you a little bit longer and they're like, who is she or who is he? Maybe you start to get DMs from people randomly just wanting to say hi to you. Maybe an ex from your past, I always call it the ex test. An ex will come back and test you and be like, hey, are you still going to entertain my energy even though you're vibing so high? And you say, no. So you just observe that people are seeing your vibration rising. And when our vibration rises, we become more attractive and we glow. And all of a sudden, that's a sign that we're in alignment with love, with the universe, with God. And when we're in that flow, it's like the doors all open and everything can pour in. All right, ready for the final one? This is your little extra tip, your little number 11, which I love number 11. It is the one that people kind of don't always talk about, but the universe will kind of test you. So this can kind of go with darkest before dawn. Darkest before dawn, number 2, usually looks like high anxiety. You wake up with a panic attack. You are literally strapped. You're like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Like, somebody come, please save me. And this is kind of the same thing, number 11, but it's more like a test. The universe wants to make sure that you can handle your desire. So if you're about to get a large sum of money, which you're manifesting, right? What is your relationship with money? Do you respect it? Are you able to handle the money that you do have? So it's going to test you. It might pull money away from you. It might have you not make money for 2 weeks and be like, do you trust me? Are you going to trust that I'm going to provide for you? That's the universe talking to you. And when you can surrender and say, okay, money's not coming in. I know that there's a universal flow here. I'm not doing anything to block it. I'm just going to trust and know that it will be brought to me when it's time. But if you panic and you reach and you grab and you try to control it, you're not showing the universe that you trust it, and it's testing you and it's saying, oh, they can't handle this. They can't handle big leaps of faith because look at them panicking and they're flailing in the boat or out of the boat, trying to search for something to grab onto. So when you start to feel like you are in a struggle in your life and you're getting tested, it's a huge call to surrender and say, universe, I see why you have me here. I can handle what it is you're bringing me. I'm going to rest in this comfort and know that I'm at ease and my arms are open, and I will respect this manifestation. I will find gratitude for it, and I will be open to receiving it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So that is a huge sign that your manifestation is so close, is when you're being tested. And I mean tested to the max. So when you're in that state, remember what I said, hand on your heart, hand on your belly, breathe, and you say, I see the chaos and I'm not going to let it rock me. I'm going to be firm. I have faith. I know I am being guided and taken care of. So repeat that mantra. All right, lovies, I hope you enjoyed these 11. I gave you a little extra one, 11 signs that your manifestation is super close. So don't forget, journaling, when you write it, it is tangible. It is like you're literally ordering. I always talk about my manifestation videos. You're placing an order with DoorDash. When you write it down, I am so grateful now that I'm making $10,000 a month. Close the book, put the journal down, and you let go. Just like when you order DoorDash, you are placing your order and you're putting your phone down and you know the food is going to show up on your doorstep. You're not going to hold your phone going, is the restaurant going to make my food? Oh my gosh, what if they don't make my food? You're not going to sit around wondering when or how. We just kind of know it's going to come. That's the same thing with manifesting. You buy a journal on Amazon, whatever one like floats your boat. You write down, I am so grateful now that ... fill in the blank, and you close the book and you put it down and you go live your life as if you're the man or woman that has the thing that you desire. All right, I'm sending you so much love. I hope your day is so magical. Go manifest the heck out of it. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.